Hello, my name is Maria and this one goes to all of the Games of Thrones fans out there. Hi Valyrian, here we go. So I decided to take to YouTube the March Instagram challenge by Lindsay Does Languages. I will link her channel in the description box down below and somewhere in the video. This challenge is all about lesser studied languages. The whole idea is to take each week of March a new language and explore it and put it in the spotlight. And so far we've done 2 weeks, Afrikaans and Catalan. This is the 3rd week, we're doing High Valyrian. But if you want to see the previous challenges, I will link them in the description box down below. So, I have never watched Games of Thrones. Yeah, I know. You all want me to get into it, I get it. Maybe I'll do after this, I don't know. But the thing is that so far I haven't. But everyone around me has, and I guess I'm trying to get a little bit into their world and try to learn High Valyrian so I can understand what they talk about all the time a little bit more. And let me tell you, there are 2 things I discovered from this week of learning High Valyrian. And the first one is that I love constructed languages. They're so much fun to learn. They have, all of this fantasy worlds around it, and it's just so much fun. And the second, High Valyrian is freaking difficult. So without further ado say, let's get started. Number 1, name of the language, that is High Valyrian. Second, number of speakers, it is unknown, but it is even in the Games of Thrones world considered to be a dead language, so. Where is it spoken? It was the language of learning and education among the nobility of Essos and Westeros. Oh, you mean like in the real world? Then I guess anywhere where there is internet connection and a Games of Thrones superfan. Interesting features. High Valyrian was first mentioned in the novel A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, but was later developed as a full language by David J. Peterson, who is a linguist expert, and it was done for the TV show. And what David did is that he took words that were already in the book and started working with them as taking in consideration the cultural context of this fantasy world. And the language is completely different to anything I have ever heard before. I like that it has a pronunciation and a grammar system that it gives you this old-timey medieval feeling, which I'm pretty sure is what they wanted to go for. Famous speakers, works of literature, etc. So in the world of Games of Thrones, High Valyrian is the language of literature and music composition, and in the real world, well, the people that is participating on the show, they probably know some High Valyrian. Resources I found: Duolingo, of course, it is, it's where I first heard of High Valyrian. I was curious, so I started it, and it was fun. Yeah, so that's a good resource, I believe. There are also some other websites with like phrases and some good videos, also with vocabulary and phrases or the ABC and everything, and I will leave that in the description box of the resources so you can check it out. Share a video of what you've learned. So, I cannot retain High Valyrian in my head. It's so different to anything I've heard before, and also I didn't put too much effort on learning it. I just had fun with it. I just did a lot of fun stuff. So I do not remember many words. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna read. There's like a phrase from the TV show, and there is like some other phrases I found, and I'm just gonna read them to you. So here we go. Nikia Daenerys Yelmazo, Henter Harwi Lentrot, Hen Valyrian Webwan no Hardixen, Valyrian Munyoin Rosumelis Isa. So from this phrase, what I recall is that Valyrio is Valyrian, Ixan is I am, and Munyo means mom or mother. And I'm pretty sure they were talking here about a mother tongue something like Valyrian was her mother tongue. So that's what I recall from this phrase. Skorje mnjuhe zaldrizasa ilsi. I know that zaldrizasa, it's like dragons. Darunihimi yonosonaro. That's Jon Snow, right? Oh, I know this one. Avijaralean. That's like I love you in Valyrian. Which is funny because they have all of these like, dragon words and like knights, like battles and stuff, and then it's like, oh, I love you. And they also have phrases like, I want to marry you. But actually, I read somewhere they don't have a happy birthday like phrase for it. That's curious. Now, will I learn how Valyrian full time? Probably not. And even if I get into watching Games of Thrones, I think I will be more lean to learn Dothraki because I know the music more. So, yeah. But it has been so much fun learning it. I like just like finding random phrases and try to read them because the sound of it is just so funny for me. Like, I love saying it. And this language like really made me fall in love with these constructed languages from like fantasy worlds. Like it showed me that language learning can be also very, very creative, and it can have like this very interesting part of it. I love that. Why don't you go ahead and leave me in the comments why should I watch Games of Thrones? Now, maybe if you give me a good enough reason I could get into it. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more language videos. Hey, if you have any good recommendations on High Valyrian resources, please leave them in the comments down below. Let's share our High Valyrian discoveries with each other. Okay, bye!